So, starting at build bus. Neither you were going to show us how to make a route. See, that's not what I would show you. I would show you how not to make a route. I thought I had power on, I was waiting for it, and all of a sudden it's going backwards. Because I didn't have as much power on as I suspected that night. Let's turn that down a bit. Oh yeah, I'll turn those commands off as well. Good shout. It's a 45XX, as you can see from the number. Have a look at the map. So this, I think, is where we're starting. Yeah, at build bus. And we're running down this way. And I'm going to take it to there, Harton Road. Gareth, I'm using a thing called View Tracker. It's on Steam. Is it as good as TrackIR? Seems to be. I've stopped using TrackIR for the most part. I unplugged it because it was causing me grief, and I thought I would give this a go. And I have to say, I'm very impressed with it. It does take a lot of fiddling about to get a nice, comfortable setup, but I've got to give it. It's worth giving it some time. Big old climb up this route. See you later, DJ SB. Have I tried the chorus extension? No, I haven't. I do remember seeing it though. Gareth, possibly. I mean, my setup is pretty straightforward, to be honest. you go into mapping. That's the York map. That's pitch. Roll I've got rid of entirely. X, Y I've got rid of entirely. And Z I've got rid of entirely. And that's kind of got rid of a lot of the anomalous rotations it was detecting. No, I must admit, one thing that I really like about this, the thing that actually, the moment that made my mind up that actually I really need to look into this more, was I just sat down, I had the sound coming out of the main sound system, not headphones, and I sat down, fired up the game, and I thought, oh, I need track IR, and then the screen moved. I went, oh, it just works. Oh, this is epic. Yes, it's just the webcam, Lucifer. Obviously, the better the webcam, the better the tracking. Let's get we're off the... No, we're only 1 in 39. Yeah, that might not work, Gareth. Yes, when I run it, I've got all that. In fact, I don't know whether or not I was using the Philips. I switched to the Philips lights. I don't know if you was here when I did that. They're so much better. It's not hooked up at the moment. Better, we've got water going in now. That'll be nice. Shut the firebox. No, neither can I now. I can't remember. I saw that down the man. I have to see the scenario, I think. So yeah, go ahead and send it over when you're ready. Ever been to Hams Hall ABT Freight Yard? No, I haven't tried. It's getting a bit tough. See you later, Trunkles. currently sat here watching the stream from your cab waiting for your path. Nice, Blair. Just isolate how small that is, just how deep that hole is. Hashtag, yeah, you've got working in the background, more things to finish on your route, hoping to have it ready for the week of the 17th. Charity stream is probably 15th and 16th, but we can always maybe do a preview on the 16th, if it's up to it. Failing that, I can run it in that other week. Whoa! What is going on here? That isn't what I intended. Is this a manual or have I reached the end? What happened there? Oh dear. So much for setting a path. Is that a manual junction on the main line, Emma? Can I just tusk a little bit? Oh dear. I'm going to try that again. That was good fun actually, I enjoyed that. Just have a quick look at the map before we get started. Go and have a look at Wenlok and see if it's a... So why would it route me that way? I don't understand that. That is clearly an automatic junction. Let's check that again as we get there. Tell you what, Emma, cracking route. Absolutely cracking route. Tell from your friend to take a difference. That's today, Jolly. This is the workshop route special. Of course, this is a quick drive. This is a quick drive, isn't it? Oh, thank you, Sprinter. Thank you so much. Bradulo's is just before it, Trolley. In fact, it's next. You should do alright on that, Gareth. Yeah, it looked pretty epic from what I saw of it, just flying over it earlier on, Trolley. Are there any American Workshop scenarios? So I'm going to run... can't remember the name of it now, hang on. Oh, Majestic Falls in the 40s. Why the heck not? Better off asking Amar. I don't know the answer to that question. It's saying it's got another 15 miles to go. Then how the heck does it think it's going to get me there by routing me in that direction? Silly thing. So we get a bit of a grade change up there. Wenlok. Baked Bean Kid, thank you very much for that gifted sub, very much appreciated. speeding up now. Yeah, it's a toad. So we've got plenty of time and more. I'll tell you what this route is, you know, it's some lovely scenery, but it's a really good driving challenge as well. You could do some really interesting scenarios on this MR where you use the scripting to try and work out who can get up the hill the most efficiently. Or similarly, who can get down the hill the fastest with scoring the least sort of damage points for going over the speed limit. Once you get to the box up here, I'll speed it up. Yeah, I must admit I'm the same Caravel. The Toad is just a classic, isn't it? There's the quarry again. It is. It's doing stupids. What we'll do is we'll stop. VSync probably Verimero. VSync will lock your frame rate to multiples of your frequency on your monitor. Okay, if it wants to put me in there, then what I'll do is I'll go in there, back out, and see if it'll clear me forward. It's like I wonder if it's thinking that I need to hit this marker before I can proceed on. Kind of an MSTS shuffle, yeah. It'll just say stop at Horton Road because it'll be down as like a go-by. MSTS shuffle doesn't work on TS, no. Right, let's back out and see whether it lets us get on with the journey. How did it work? Essentially, the way that the dispatcher worked was when you started moving, it would calculate the path and get you permission and so forth. But sometimes with other AI trains doing their thing, then even midway while you were doing something, you know, you wouldn't be able, as you were driving along a route, you might not get the path. And similarly, what they did sometimes is, in order to stop the signaller from going any further, they'd actually go up to signal, go back a tiny little bit, and then go forward again. The idea being that the go back a bit immediately completes, but what it's done is it's stopped the dispatcher from going any further than that signal, which is a good thing because it means you can then arrange a run pass on a loop line, which is great. But come back past the signal. Doesn't look like it, does it? Very stubbornly wanting to send us the wrong way. Well, that's a shame, there's a whole lot of the route there that you're not going to have to see. Oh, hang on, we're coming back this way. Okay, okay. Let's see what happens. Let's come back into here and then see what happens when we go forwards. So yeah, so when you pull up to the signal, you effectively pull up, and sometimes you come up to a red. You just have to reverse slightly and go forwards again, and that would reset everything. The infamous MSTS shuffle. This is the fourth one, Big Dog. We'll see if this works. Doesn't look like it. Nope. Mind you, these are manual zones. It could be any one of these that it wants to go into. Oh well, we'll have to look at that one. Amar, if you can send me a scenario over, then I'll put that in maybe over the charity stream.